So this is my brother's Scan and Cut, and I am scanning something to print it right now. See, it's gone all the way through the machine, and now it is recognizing what I put on there. This thing is so quick for cutting out things. I mean, if you've ever cut something out as a crafter. Okay, so I got it to recognize my images. I need to bring my cut piece into my area here. Okay. And I want it to cut and then start. Now this will cut all the way out and leave barely a trace of white on the outside of it. But amazing how fast this actually takes. And it's actually cutting out the antennae too, which is amazing because I always cut the antennae off and then stamp it on whatever I'm applying it to. And then it has the antennas behind it. So this saves me from having to do that. When it gets done, it'll shoot it back out, and then I will just peel them off, and I will have 3 cutout butterflies in a matter of seconds versus minutes on each individual one. So anyway, this is the Scan and Cut CM250, so it's the Scan and Cut 2, I think is its number. It is, it's also Wi-Fi ready. I can hook it up to my computer and run it through that. But again, we have that little screen up top that you saw. I don't know what it thought it saw down there. It missed something. But anyway, all right. I'm going to go ahead and peel this up so that you can see how amazing this thing is. I taped it down because I'm cheap and didn't want to buy new mats. And so I taped it down. Because I really don't like to spend that much money on the mats, and that's the most expensive part. Sorry, I took it away from you where you could see it. And there's tape over here too. So there is my cutouts, and you can see they're just hanging on by their little antennae that... Okay, so it may be messed up a little bit on the antennas, but... Whoops. Okay, so here's one. And it didn't do so good. I think the antennas got stuck on the paper. I think that's what happened. I'm just going to take them off anyway. But look at that. Look how closely cut that is. Let me get my hand over here so you can actually see that. Back up. So it's really, really close. And again, it did these the little wings part down at the bottom. Amazing. So anyway, that is just one of the machines that I offer here. Let me get by the dog. I have 2 crickets over here, a silhouette, and then I have that, I don't know what it's called anyway. And that right there is mats, more cutting mats and cartridges for the crickets. I have a Gypsy, which holds, I think we figured out it had 140 some odd cartridges on it, plus the cartridges that are in that box. So we have a sewing machine, we have a typewriter, we have over 209 drawers, because I've added 2 since this last counting, of rubber stamps themed. You can see that they're themed, and I rent my room, so it starts from there. This drawer right there is drawer number 1. That is all your frame stamps. It goes all the way across to this room. Somebody wanted a video, so here I am videoing. And then there's actually more drawers back here behind my paint tower. There we are. We have a kids area. This isn't it. This is my paint tower, so I have... Let me turn it around here so you can get a good picture of this. This is my paint tower. It has all types of paint on it. I have some medium up top to paint. I have canvases and, watercolor paper, because one of these drawers, or 2 of these drawers, is actually watercolor. Yeah, there's some down on the bottom down there. The other one is right there, the watercolors. There's watercolors, another watercolors down below. These are all my paint brushes. Yeah, so we have a huge, I think it's 4 foot by 8 foot craft table, fully powered. We've got, this is the ink pad tower, and all of the ink pads are by color. There's some Stampin' Up! Ones on the top. And then over here we have some more drawers, and again, you know, you can see that all of these are, I gotta turn my phone around, I got it right here. So we've got, you know, bugs, dragonflies, home, celebrate, 4th of July, invitation stamps, squares, sunflowers, whatever you can imagine, we have it. This tower right here is my embellishment tower, and so it has wiggly eyes, and this is all got, yeah. I've been working on it, trying to organize it so that everything's in the same place. This one's got Halloween, fall, and Christmas decor. And there's another one that's got, yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff in here for to make things with flowers. I have an entire jar of silk flowers that you can put on silk. And anyway, I teach scrapbooking, card making. Right now I'm working on my system. Every stamp I buy needs to go in these 4 binders by their themes. The letters go alphabetically unless they belong in a theme, and they're still all categorized. I'm working on a card right here with those butterflies that I just cut out. Here's all my cut boards. I've got a couple more elsewhere. And this is all the paper that's back here. These are all cards that are already cut and ready to go to be used on your card making things. I've got bags, different kind of vellums, and, you know, pressed paper. There's some in here that have got wood pressed into it that you can use as backgrounds on your cards. And again, this is, I call it Crafton's Creations. It's my craft room. We've got a nice light bar up here my husband made for me, so it's well lit. And like I said, I teach scrapbooking, collaging, art on the wall, which is art decorations, painting. The collaging is for therapy as well as for art. I'm really blessed to be able to teach that because I know how much it's helped me. And it's $25 for an hour and a half, and I give you an hour and a half because I want you to be able to have a half an hour to figure out what you want to do and look through the books and to find the things that you need. I'm going to turn this around here. So did that work? It did not work. Well, anyway, okay, I'll just keep it that way. So anyway, yeah, so anyway, I teach, and, you know, we got a music center, the big boy up there. So we've got lots of musical choices, and I would be happy to teach you scrapbooking, collaging, card making, whatever you're interested in learning. I've got a holiday up here so that you can tell which holidays are coming up. Huge sticker section so that you can add stickers to your stuff. Brayers, and then, oh yeah, I forgot to show you the tool one. So this one over here is the tool drawer. So we have glue guns, glue sticks, chalk, brads, eyelets, sponges. You know, we've got adhesives, we have a blank one, we have letters and stencils. And then down at the very bottom drawer is something new that I haven't really talked about much. It's the making your name thing. So like you can make bracelets or necklace and choosing your word for the year. I've added that in, so you hammer the word into your plate, you know, that you, whether you chose a disc or a thing. We have 3 huge drawers of ribbon up here. There's ribbon on the roll, ribbon in, you know, loose ribbon. Just an extensive collection of rubber stamps, and oh, I forgot to show you. There's all my gel pens, or not gel pens, but we have gel pens. We have, oh yeah, there's down there is the gel pens and the markers. Over here is my rainbow of colored pencils, and all of this stuff is available for you to come. You can plan a party and invite people. I've got stamp cleaners that go around the table for you to use to, you know, clean up the stamps with, and because we have to take care of our supplies, you know. Back here I have, and this is my son. He made that for me for Mother's Day, one of those days. And then back here we have all the colors of scrap paper so that you can use that instead of taking a whole sheet. There's another one over here of there's different colors. Vellum paper, multicolored paper. This is the kids' paper and different bins for the kids to choose and use. So anyway, $25 an hour. We'll get an hour and a half. We'll get you my services, my time, the use of all my supplies, you know, my assistance, you know, support, encouragement, whatever you need. And you can book that directly through me. But I'd love to have, you know, have a girls' night here. I have been hosting some free once a month for people to come in and see what I offer, and we do a craft. And last time we scrapbooked, and we've done we did stencils. I think we've had 3 now, and anyway, it's just a fun time. And like I said, so I offer that once a month. It's the first Saturday of every month, and it's a group on Facebook. You can just ask me to join that if you're local, or if you're not too far away to drive. Again, Crafton's Creations is a multiple. So my husband and I both do art. My husband does woodworking. I can show you some of that right here. He's got a couple of signs that he's made. Welcome, friends. I love you, Mom. That would have been great for Mother's Day. And so he's been making planter boxes. And, oh, this is the newest thing. And I think this is just fabulous. So I wanted a veggie bin. And so you can see here, I've got my little reds in this one. And my big boys up on that one. And I'm going to put like onions in here. And so it's kind of like my root bin, you know, and I'm going to decorate it and maybe put root bin on it. But he made this and he sells it for $45. So these ones slide out. The bottom 3. The top one is stationary, and I just put my potato bin in it. These are $45, and then he offers a 3-tiered or 4-tiered garden, raised garden that you can buy. That one's also $45. He's been doing birdhouses for $12 and $15, flower boxes for $12 and $15. They come, you know, with, you can like well imagine the beauty that he's doing. So anyway, Crafton's Creations is my husband and I, and we both have our artistic abilities, and we would love to share them with you. I'm going to get off here. This video is long enough. So talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.